Now, if reviving you does not work, you become legally dead. You're dead. Yeah, you're dead clean. So when you say you're not clinically dead, then you're dead clean. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're dead clean, you're dead clean. Yes. So, yes. Yeah, true. But in being clinically dead, in these extreme circumstances, you can understand a lot of things probably are being pumped in your system. You know, high-level drugs and so on. Like, they effect ces chemiques en l'idée ou quand il fait accorder ou pas en body ou ou ka ve yo corps les couches là. Même comme moun qui a fumé marijuana et prend cocaine et ben bay. Est-ce qu'il pas sorti à dans l'autre reality? We call that hallucination. Ou ka tan moun ka kuyo. It's you'll not be able to explain it to somebody if you have not experienced. There are some drugs when people take them, they feel things crawling inside of them. C'est pour ça que point bouteille couper corps yo pour by la sortie. Now, brothers and sisters, believe it or not, les gens chassent by ça yo ka servir en nous. Very strong painkillers, things like morphine. Morphine, heroin comes from morphine. Heroin we know as a illegal substance. Mais you can sortir même côté à mes docteurs à ça servi morphine là pour bawan ease en pain. So ça pas mine pour dire pas faire quoi ou ka flotter en côté ou ka ouais ko at mon gars travail là. Now, Brother Joshua was careful when he was saying we might experience those things. De là où kay expériencer, puis ou expériencer ou kay catch le, est-ce que c'est by ça really vrai? Huh? But now you're understanding that it might be that. Added to that is when you go through the light. Maman ou mes papa ou qui m'ont de finish moi. Prends la main moi. Yo dis si ou prends la main ou pas vie épaisse. The brothers and sisters, people experience those things. But the truth is that when you experience it, you can quickly cut it off from your experience and cut it as deception. That it's Satan trying to deceive you. That's what we were saying basically this morning. So, délai, il ka arrivé ou pas contrôler ça sous un bas couteau un docteur, il va ou pour revive body ou ou experience ça. But your experience again, we're not operating on our faith. Or so much our senses, our feelings, and not so much our senses, but our faith. Yes, Sister Danna whispered that. So it's our faith, not our senses. Your senses can fool you sometimes. Your senses are not the best thermometer, if I could say, of what's happening. Yes, it was it. Oh, Brother Moore.
Okay, so yes, very good points that have been made. It doesn't, of course, like you said, it's an experience that it actually happens, huh?
Yes.
Because if Lusolek decides to take the power, it cuts the power. It doesn't mean in one time every single household in Peru will go off.
Right.
It could be like it goes off like
series.
Simultaneously,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
All right. So it's like you misfiring. That's what happens in the brain.
Yes.
And because of the misfiring that's happening, hallucinations happen. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's true that it happens. You see the tunnel, the bright light, whatever. You see it for true.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the devil now takes that, which is a natural phenomenon,
Yes.
and he uses it against you. Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't know what you believe, then you will say, oh, I died and I went to heaven.
Yes.
You saw a nice field with nice
yeah.
flowers and
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
kind of thing and all
You
that.
always see that.
Yeah, and then one time you believe that you went to heaven and some people say they went to hell.
Yes.
They
And
saw their
came
family
back.
in hell or whatever, and they came back.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
it's not that it doesn't happen.
Yes.
But the devil now uses that against you.
True.
And if you don't know what you believe as a Christian,
Yes.
you will now believe that, oh, people die, you can go to heaven, see what's there, and God sent you back because he wasn't ready for you, what kind of story?
Yes.
So that's why it's important as Christians that we know what we believe.
Yes.
That when you die, you die.
Yes.
And my father was telling me he had open heart surgery. Two of them went in, one came out. Just like you said, while the surgery was going on, the other guy, a Jewish man, he died 5 times.
Wow.
And every single time his heart stopped, it was resuscitated.
Yes.
But the final time, they just let him die.
Yes.
You understand? So these things happen.
Yeah, they
but
do.
as Christians, we need to know what we believe. So it's important to study.
Yes. Very good point. Very good point. But more than that, brothers and sisters, the Bible gave us, or the lesson gave us examples of people who were dead and they were resurrected, right? We have in Kings, and we have the story of Lazarus. We studied earlier of Elijah raising a dead boy, Elisha doing the same thing, and we have the story of Lazarus, Jesus on the road to Emmaus, raising the son of the widow. But none of them reports after they have been awakened where they were or what did they see. None of these accounts, the person who was resurrected, Lazarus didn't say he was in heaven or he saw any fields or anything like that. Right, so that we know is the deception. Very good point, Elder Mo. Yeah, very good.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Jesus,
mean,
yeah.
Yeah, even Jesus, I mean, our greatest example. I mean, he died, he rose, and he never explained to the disciples when he died what he saw.
Yes.
So we know for a fact that, I mean, that's a true deception from the devil.
Yes. Sister Eustace has something to say. Go ahead, Sister Eustace. We were pressed 4 times. So you could go ahead, start speaking.
And all of that. And you